Hi guys, it's Ginger. Welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to sit down and answer some questions that you all have left for me on my vlog videos for my school vlogs. And I've got my notebook here and I have almost 2 pages of questions. So thank you all so much for leaving your questions in the comments. It really does help me to know what to talk about and give you guys information that you're looking for. So yeah, it's very helpful, so thank you for that. And I want to have a shout out to Bombshell Nails. She left a lot of comments, so thank you very much. And also Sam Hugh also left a lot of comments, so thank you very much, Sam. I appreciate you guys, and I am so close to 2,000 subscribers. It's amazing. I'm so excited. So I want to do another giveaway for my 2,000 subscribers. So it's going to take some time to get that together, so be patient with me. But I definitely want to do that because I'm so appreciative of you guys, and I love doing this, as I said before, and if I didn't like it, I wouldn't do it. So, questions. Hopefully I got them all wrote down here. I think I got most of them. I think I got all of them, but if I missed anybody, I apologize, and just leave me another comment below and I'll try to answer that for you. So let's just get started. So first of all, I've had a couple people ask me what state I'm in. I'm in West Virginia, and there are a few schools around my area. I am near the capital, Charleston. That is actually where my school is at, and it is the Charleston School of Beauty Culture. And there is another school kind of close by called Carver, and it doesn't offer exactly the same type of, it offers, I want to say it offers the same thing, but I don't think it does. It's also a beauty college, but they don't have the program broke down the way my school does. They have it to where you can do cosmetology, or you can just do nail technician, or you can just do aesthetics, or you can just do barbering. But I don't think the other school has it broke down that way. I believe that if you just want to do nails, you're gonna have to do the entire cosmetology course, even if you don't want to do hair. So that is one big plus about my school that I really, really love. So the next question says, did the school teach you gel? No. As far as I know, most of the schools, if any of them, they really don't teach gel as far as gel sculpting. There is a chapter in the book on gels. It gives you the basics. It doesn't really go into depth on how to build a structure of a nail. It doesn't really go much into depth on gel products and the differences between them. It does touch on it a little bit. It tells you a little bit about viscosity, and yeah, that's just about it. It's a hard chapter in the book. The way that it's written, the chapter is kind of difficult. The test was really hard. I took the test 3 times. We can retake a test if we want to. If we want to try to get a higher grade on the test. If you fail the test, you have to retake it. I've never failed a test, which I'm very proud of. But I have retaken a few just because I wanted to go over the material and make sure that I know it better. So I did retake a few tests. I took the gel test 3 times. I ended up making a 98, I think was my highest on it, which I was pretty happy with. But it's a hard chapter, just the way it's written, but it doesn't really teach you a lot on actually building out the structure of a nail with gel. I don't really think that there's a lot of that taught in cosmetology school or in nail technician school. It's kind of one of those things where you need to seek further education on your own, which I do plan on doing, and I believe that's another question in here. I am going to take the Light Elegance course. They offer that online, and I'm going to take the full bachelor's degree, and they'll send you a little plaque, which is really cute. And I'm going to do that. It's 4 different sections. So once I graduate, and get all my things in order. I do plan on doing that. And I also wanted to tell you guys that I'm going in February to take the teacher's test to become an instructor. So my teacher is really pushing for me to do this, and I'm so nervous, but I'm also very excited. The main reason I want to do this is because I would love to teach continued education. If you don't know, you have to have 4 hours of continued education every year to renew your license. So you have to go to beauty shows, do online courses, do some sanitation courses. You have to just keep yourself refreshed in this industry. And cosmetologists have to do that, barbers, nail technicians, estheticians, everybody has to do continued education. 4 hours every year for me. I'm not sure what everybody else is, but that's what I have to do. So I can actually teach that. I can have girls sign up for classes and come to my salon and take gel courses. I can like teach them how to sculpt. I'm not saying I am the best person to do gels, and I don't know everything there is to know about gels, but I do love gel, and it is the medium that I am comfortable working with, and I've done it for a long time on my own, just, you know, on the internet, researching as much as I possibly could. So there's that. Moving on, let's see. Did you pay up front, and how much? There's two courses you can take. There's a 400 hour and a 600 hour. 400 is the minimum for our state to become licensed nail technician. And the 600 is called advanced. It doesn't teach you anything more. It does give you more time to let it all soak in. But in my state, in order to apply or be eligible for financial aid, you have to take the 600-hour course, which is what I did. So I did apply for financial aid. I was approved, but not for the full amount. I only got about 80%, so 20% I had to pay. I did not have to pay that up front. It has to be paid before you can graduate, basically. They won't give you your diploma unless you're paid your tuition. So, and my course was about $4,100. That includes that kit that I showed you in my last vlog, the C&D kit, which gives you basically what you need to get started with acrylics and doing basic manicures. And it included a manicure kit, nail clippers, cuticle nippers, all that, cuticle pusher, and a pedicure kit with these humongous pedicure clipper things that I'm terrified of, and I haven't had a chance to use very much. And what else did it include? It did not include a light. That is another question. We'll get back to that with the gels here in a second. It also included, I got 2 smocks to wear over my uniform. The uniform I had to provide myself. My tennis shoes that we were required to wear, I had to provide myself. That's in my first vlog that I showed you my uniform, my tennis shoes, my backpack. I had to supply pens, paper, highlighters, pencils, any school supply type thing like that. I also had to supply myself with a little basket for pedicures to put like all my stuff in to carry it back and forth. I did show you where my, like the classroom was, where the pedicure chairs were. So to carry my stuff back and forth, I provided myself with a little basket. They provided us with a bag to put all of our stuff in. It's a really nice bag. But that's about it. I bought nail brushes, like to clean your nails with, like cleaner brushes. I bought myself acrylic sets. I went and I got a young nail set because I wanted to try it out. I bought myself an acrylic brush. I brought in, as you can see, my Madam Glam shelf is looking pretty empty, and it's full when I have all of the Madam Glams that I own in there. It's completely full. So I took my base coat, my top coat, and a ton of colors, and I took my lamp, and the gel that they have is like, it's very old. It doesn't cure properly. The lamps that they have are very old. They don't cure properly. So I brought my own stuff in, and this is a way for me to build up my clientele by providing them with better products and service. I do have some people who said that they're going to come see me once I graduate and all that, which is fantastic. But the school, I've mentioned before, had a lot of issues with people stealing stuff, and they have not replaced things that were stolen. They don't feel that it's worth it. It's just going to happen again. There's no security cameras. I don't know why. The school is a very old building. They have a lot of flaws. They really do. I'm grateful to be able to go to school, to get this education, to do the thing that I love most. So don't get me wrong there, but the school, it could do better. But, you know, it is what it is, and I'm just going to do what I have to do to become successful in this field. So that is why I brought a lot of my own products in. Okay, next question says, once you graduate, can you do nails on your own as a business, or do you have to work in a salon? Once I graduate, I can do whatever I want. I can open my own salon. I can work at a salon. I can be my own business. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be a booth renter. I'm going to a salon, and I am paying the salon owner to rent a space in her salon. It is my own business. It is 100% controlled by me. I come and go as I please. I have a key to the salon. So if I haven't mentioned yet, guys, I already have a job. I don't know if I told you or not, but yeah, I already have somewhere to work, which is so fantastic, and I'm so excited to work with this girl. She is so sweet. I've been in contact with her for a really long time. We've known each other for a long time. So everything just kind of fell into place the way I think it was meant to be. So everything happens for a reason, and I'm so happy. But you can either do booth rent like I'm gonna do, and when I get my license, it's $35 a year to renew, and then I have to pay $15 a year to the state for booth rent. And plus I have to pay her rent of me renting the booth from her. So there's a lot of fees involved with this profession. I mean, it's all about money. It's crazy. But yeah, you can do that, or you can open your own salon. You can also work at a salon and do, what is it called? It's not commission, but they will supply products, you work for them, and they take a percentage of what you make, or you get a percentage of what is made of the stuff of the services you do. I can't remember what that's called. I don't think it's commission, it's something else. But you can do that, and it's not something I really want to do. And at this time, I cannot afford to open a salon on my own, and it's really not something that I'm ready to take on at this point either. So I am more than happy to be a booth renter and build my business this way. So it's very exciting, and I'm free to do whatever I would like once I graduate. Also, once I graduate, I will graduate on January 6th, and that's like less than 2 weeks away. Oh my gosh, that's like a week away. Okay, so then I graduate on January 6th, and I take my boards on January 15th. If for some reason, say I were to graduate on January 17th and boards were the 15th and I missed it, we are provided with a worker's permit. Of course, it's a fee for that. I think it's $15, and that allows you to work in a salon under a licensed cosmetologist or nail technician, and you can work until you go take your boards and get your license. So there is that as well. Okay, so I have one here. It's a long one. This one, all of this right here is from Sam. How many students are in your class, and did any drop out? So let's do that part first. When I first started, there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 other people that was in the class that are no longer there. 4 graduated. 5 graduated and went and took their boards, passed. They're all out working, doing their thing. And one of them was a cosmetologist. So the cosmetologist, when you take the cosmetology course, you have to do, I believe it's 300 hours in nails, and then you do like 600 hours in aesthetics, 300 hours in nails, so many hours doing this and that, and you do hair, and I don't know exactly a lot about the cosmetology stuff, but I know that they're required to do their hours in certain sections of the schooling to do the full cosmetology course. Whether they want to do nails when they get out of school or not, they have to do that. When I started, nobody in the nail class dropped out, but there were some girls who dropped out of the cosmetology course. There was a big class that started in September. I believe there were around 27 people. That's barbers, cosmetologists, and nail technicians. One girl started with me at the same time doing just nails, and she's also doing the 600-hour course, and she's still there with me, so that's great. And yeah, I've gotten another classmate in recently. She started in November, and she's doing the 600-hour course. And yeah, that's pretty much it on that. Sam also asked about soaking off acrylics, because I had mentioned that. So yes, acrylics you can soak off with acetone, and that is how you should remove acrylics. I just want to touch on this real quick. I don't want to go into a big long rant, but most salons everywhere are Vietnamese salons. People say Chinese, whatever. They're not, English isn't their first language, and there's a lot of those salons. I call them chop shops. This is just all my personal opinion on that. But they do use a product called MMA. If you don't know what that is, please look it up. It is illegal in my state to use that product, and it cannot be soaked off. I think that's where people get confused with acrylics being soaked off. So MMA gets really goopy and gooey, and you can't soak it off. So what they will do is they will take another tip and slide it under your nail enhancement and pop it off that way, which is a big no-no. Never, 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 never do that. They don't usually do fills. They want to pop them off and put a new set on, and they whip you in and out so fast, it's insane. So yes, acrylics, real acrylic will soak off, and it takes some time to do. It does take a lot longer than gel. It's a harder product, but it does soak off with acetone. You can wrap your nails with foil. You can set them in a bowl of acetone and soak it. Whatever you want to do, they will soak off. So I don't want to go into a big long rant about MMA and how horrible it is and what it's for and stuff. There is information out there. People, please look it up and make sure you know what is being put on your nails, and go to a nail technician you trust. If you think they're doing something wrong, question them. If they can't answer you, get out. That's just, get out and go somewhere else. Oh, how long does it take me to do a full set? Well, when I first started, it took me, with acrylics, like 3.5 hours to do a full set. I was really slow at it and nervous, so nervous, because it's a product I've never worked with before. Yeah, but I've got it down now to where I can apply tips, I can prep the nail, apply tips, shape and apply the acrylic, finish file, and be ready for polish in an hour, which is fantastic. Now, depending on what they get done, polish-wise, gel polish, design, the time goes up from there. Most of the time, I'm done, start to finish, in about an hour and a half, and that's with just one color gel polish. So finish, file, clean up the nail, put your gel polish on, cure it, top coat, cure it, cuticle oil, done. Takes about an hour and a half for me now, which I think is pretty good. When we start getting into nail art and more elaborate things, it does take a bit longer. I'm still trying to get my time down, but my teacher says first you get good, then you get fast. So I'm working on it. And I'm still not that good yet. Do I prefer acrylics or gel? I'm a gel girl at heart. I still prefer my gel, and I do want to advance in learning how to sculpt gel better, and I want to learn everything there is to know about gel. I am liking doing acrylics, and I will probably offer that mainly when I start working because I know that's what people are used to. I'm going to offer to do gel. It is going to take longer. It does take me longer to do a full set of gel versus a full set of acrylic because there's the multiple layers and the curing, so it does take a bit longer, and I haven't been able to practice that at school and getting my time down and actually working on real clients. So like I said, they don't have a lot of stuff there gel wise. I've brought a lot of my own things in, but I can't just offer my stuff that I bought to the public who comes in and pays the school for services, and I get no money from that. That moving on to another question I have about tips. Are you allowed to, do you get any tips? Or it says, do you get any tips or discount pay as a student service? And I believe that's from Bombshell Nails. We are allowed to accept tips. They can tip us any amount they would like. Some people don't tip at all, and some people tip very generously. So tipping is great, but I can't just bring all of my product in and hope to get a tip and just use my product up. And the school is getting paid for us students to provide these services to the public, and we're not getting anything from it unless we get a tip. So yeah. So yeah, I still prefer gels even though I haven't had a chance to practice them. I'm going to try to work on that. And as far as a discounted student service, we call down people in the school. The students like to come have manicures done so we can practice. They also call us up so they can practice doing waxing, like color in your hair if that's what you want to have done. They'll do like shampoo sets on you. They wash your hair, blow dry it, and style it. All that. So we practice on each other throughout the whole school. And as far as having like a certain service done, sometimes you can say, I'd like to get eyelashes put on, and they'll let you go up and do that for free because you're a student. So you can't always do that. They don't always let you go and have stuff done, but when you can, it's free. So I've done sets of nails on tons of the Cosmo girls, and they tip very well, which is very much appreciated. Thank you, ladies. And they just enjoy getting their nails done, and we get the practice. So learning the drill. Well, when I went into school, I already had a little bit of practice with my own drill, and I just did a video, and I will link that. Link it up here somewhere. About the drill that I have at home. It was a great little starter drill for me to practice on myself, to you know, get comfortable with it. So when I got the drill from the school, which they provided, I don't think I mentioned that, it was kind of natural for me just to pick it up and, you know, go at it. So I was fine with the drill. A lot of the girls were terrified of the drill, which is totally understandable. And the drill they provide us with is very, very nice drill. So I was happy to get that drill, but it didn't intimidate me. I'm still learning how to use different bits and stuff like that, which I've enjoyed doing, but as far as being intimidated by it, I was pretty much fine with the drill. Sorry guys, had to adjust the camera. It was falling down. I have a new phone, and it's very heavy, and my camera stand doesn't like it. How long did you wait to tell everybody that you were going to nail school? Going to nail school was not a big secret to anybody. Anybody who knows me knows how much I am in love with doing nails. And this, I think I mentioned before, but it's been a really long time dream of mine to do this. I actually applied to go to this school about 5.5 years ago. I was pregnant with my daughter, and I didn't know that I was pregnant. I applied to go to school. I was finalizing some paperwork, getting financial aid in order, all of that stuff, and I found out I was pregnant. So I decided to postpone going to school. I didn't want to be breathing in the fumes because it can get quite strong in there at times depending on what's going on. So I feel I did the right thing postponing my schooling, and I waited till she started school. And then I started school and everything just, I don't know, like I said, it just fell into place. Everything happens for a reason. I'm so happy on how things have worked out, and 2018 is going to be my year. I'm so excited. Okay. It says, did you pick your seat? Or did the teacher pick it for you? So, I picked my own seat. When I got there, like I said, there were several students there. They were about to graduate. They only had a little over a week and a half left of school. So I was on the left side of the classroom. And when they left, I moved over to the right side. There's two different kinds of desks. They have one desk that has like a flat layer and then two taller tiers on it, and then some flat desks. And I really wanted a flat one. All they had available when I got there was the 3-tiered one. So I've switched over once they left and moved to the front of the classroom, and because I'm teacher's pet, okay? My husband picks on me all the time about my nose being brown and all that. That's fine. That's fine. I love school. I love it, so it's okay. Have you worked on any nail biters yet? The girl who started school at the same time as me, she is a serious nail biter. And bitten nails is a condition called onychophagy. And that's something I learned in school. Showing off my big words there. And yeah, it's super hard to work on nail biters. I've learned so much on how to, you know, get the product on there to stick, and the teacher has shown us so many cool little tricks on how you can actually build out a tip with acrylic and then put a form under it. It's really cool. So I hope to be able to share some of that stuff with you guys in the future. But it is hard to keep nails on a nail biter because they want to pick and bite, and if they get just the tiniest little bit of lifting, they're all over it. They're gonna chew it to pieces. So it's really hard, and you can't really sculpt a long nail on somebody who has bitten nails because there's not a lot of nail there to hold that extension on. So the shorter you can go, the better. That's gonna help with them staying on until they grow out a little bit more, and just really clean application. Make sure there's nothing that they can pick at or bite or chew, because they're gonna go at it every time. How far off was your personal nail enhancement routine from the proper way? Well, it really wasn't that far off. I feel like I went into school with a lot of knowledge, and school's great. Like I said, I love it. I'm very grateful for this opportunity, but I learned a lot from YouTube. I really did. There is so much information out there, but I didn't just get on YouTube and say, oh, watch this person do nails. This is how you do nails. You know, watch so-and-so do acrylics. Oh, that's how you do acrylics. I listened, I watched, I paid attention. Then I researched. I went on the web, I Googled stuff. I tried to find sources of information that were trusted, real, I don't know, my words are like escaping me now, but I did a lot of research, and they said that you're supposed to do something this way, or you can't do this, or you can't do that. I went and I looked it up, I researched it, and that's what I did with gels. Being in my house, in my little corner of my bathroom, I can't use acrylic. The smell would be way too overwhelming. It'd be all over the house, and I just couldn't do that. And I researched gel. They said gel has no smell. You can, you know, work with it without all the odor. So I went for gel, and I researched and researched and researched. I found, when I got to school, looking through the book, the stuff that I knew to be true from what I researched and heard from YouTube actually was true. And I felt so relieved that I did proper research and got the facts on things. So that's all you got to do. If you are passionate about something and you want to invest the time into it, it's something that you're going to, you know, use in the future, which I knew I always wanted to do nails. So I put the time and effort into looking up facts and finding the information that I needed. And yeah, so that's that. Where was I? So So yeah, I wasn't really too far off as far as technique and what you need to do to prep the nail for enhancements. I kind of had a little bit of a head start, and I think that's part of the reason that my instructor is pushing for me to get my instructor's license, because I love to teach people. I love to share my knowledge, and I may not always get the words out the way I want them to, and I get a little discombobulated, but I am so happy to share any of the skills that I learned with anybody who wants to learn them. I love to teach people stuff, and the more passionate you are about it, the more I love to teach you about it. So that's part of the reason I am here doing YouTube. Do you have any clients yet? I hope so. The girl who owns the salon that I'm going to says people have been asking when I'm going to start. I think I'm going to have quite a few people with that. I have some girls from the school who say they're going to come see me. It's a bit of a drive. I drive about an hour and 15 minutes. That's with light, moderate traffic. I can get there in about an hour and 15, and then it's an hour and 15 back home. So it's quite a drive, and most of the people in the school are closer to the school than what I am, so for them to come see me, it's going to be a bit of a drive. But I have a few people who say they're going to make the trip to come see me at least once a month, and I'm so excited about that. Yeah, it warms my heart. And I do have a couple people that came in off the street, clients who say they are going to come see me. I had business cards made. I've been handing them out, so I do hope to see those people come into my salon, and yeah, I'm so excited. So I hope I have clients. I think I do. I should have hopefully a nice little start and build up my clientele. I'm very excited about it, you guys. I mean, I'm over the moon. Parking. I have a few questions about parking. Yeah, it's like they provide us with a parking pass to a church, which is about 4 blocks away. It is about a 15-minute walk, 10 if you walk briskly. And yeah, that's where I parked for the majority of the schooling. Recently, I've been parking a little bit closer, and I've been paying like $5 a day to park there. It's so expensive. Parking in the city where there's no parking is very expensive, because they can charge you basically whatever they want, because they know people are going to pay to park so they don't have to walk. So it's gotten so cold out that just that 15-minute walking in the cold, I just can't handle it. Saturday and the whole month of December, parking is free on Saturdays. Really strange, but the city is dead on Saturday, so a lot of stuff isn't open, and which I found very strange, because in my town, Saturdays is when everything's busy, so I don't know. But so I started parking over there on Saturdays because it was free. Then I started parking over there a little bit more and paying the $5, which really stinks, but it's just too cold to walk. It's 20 degrees and getting colder and colder every day, and I'm almost done with school, so I'm just biting the bullet and paying the parking. Okay guys, I think I just have a couple more questions left, so bear with me. Okay, it says, did they teach you anything about the business side of doing nails, like how to price or deal with difficult people, difficult clients? Yes and no. So there is a couple chapters in the book about business and how to write a resume, how to get a job, when to start looking for a job, things like that. Very good information on that kind of thing. As far as pricing, no. In the city that I'm going to school in, to get a set of nails will run you around $75 to $100. In the city I'm going to work in, to get a set of nails, it's going to run you around $20 to $50. There's a huge pricing difference, and it's just an hour away. So yeah, so you really got to figure out pricing on your own, and I've been going over that a little today, a little bit yesterday on my little Christmas break here, trying to figure out where I'm going to set my prices at. I don't want to sell myself short. I don't want to overcharge. I want to be competitive with the other girls in town. It's a really hard thing to figure out. So I've been talking to the salon owner and what she thinks that I should charge, and we're kind of trying to figure it out. You know, like I said, I don't want I don't want to sell myself short because I know I'm good. I don't think I'm the best by far, but I don't want to undercut myself either. So it's really a difficult thing, and I'm just racking my brain about it right now. So I'm gonna get it figured out eventually. But as far as pricing goes, it really depends on the area you're in and what people are used to paying. And if you try to charge too much, like if I were to try to charge like $75, $85 for a set of nails in this town, people would be like, no, it's not happening. So yeah, you really gotta look at the area you're in. All right, and this, I believe, is the last question. What surprised you about the whole process? What did you like the most, and what did you like the least? Okay, the thing that probably surprised, a lot of things surprised me, but the thing that surprised me the most was, okay, I don't want to cry. The thing that surprised me the most was how smart I am. So in high school, I didn't make very good grades. In middle school, elementary school, my grades were terrible. It's a little embarrassing, but okay. I'm not a great speller, and I'm okay with math. I really enjoyed math in school. I'm a terrible speller. I was terrible at English, and like science was, and it's just, the most embarrassing thing is how terrible my spelling and reading is. And I'm really slow at it, and it's been a struggle. So it's been a struggle my whole adult life. I never thought I would be, I never thought that I would be a business owner. I never thought that I'd be an entrepreneur. I never thought I never thought that I would amount to anything past a cashier at a retail store. Sorry guys, I didn't know I was gonna get so emotional. But I didn't think that my life was going to be anything special. I didn't think I was gonna get to do anything that you say shoot for the stars, you can do anything you put your mind to. I never thought I could. I really just thought I was too dumb. Cause I just, oh goodness, I just really never imagined years and years ago that I'd be able to do something like this. I never thought I was smart enough, and I never had the encouragement from family saying, yeah, you can do anything you put your mind to, just do it. And I never got that, and we're not going to get into family issues on here. But I never had the self-confidence in it, and when I started school, I was terrified. Absolutely terrified. So what surprised me the most is that how smart I am, and I can do it. And when I say that I haven't failed a test, oh my god, that is such a huge accomplishment for me. And I've been making in the high 80s was like my lowest score. My lowest test score was an 86. That's amazing for me. For somebody who made a C average or below in school. I barely made enough high enough grades to play sports. And I think getting into sports in high school really helped me push myself to keep my grades up, but it was still a huge struggle. I didn't have the help that I needed when I was in school to go any further, and I never thought that I could do something like this. I was absolutely terrified when I got there and saw the list of diseases and disorders that we had to learn. Oh my god, those words are so hard to say, let alone spell and learn the definition for, and I did it. and I made 100 on it, and I was so proud of myself. I spelled every word correct. I worked my butt off to do it. I never thought I was smart enough to do that, but I really, it's true. You can do anything you put your mind to, and I was so determined to do it, and so I did it. Yeah, and I'm about ready to graduate. I took my final written exam. I took 3 of them. There was a 500 question exam broken down into 2 sections, 250, then another 250. I made a 91, then I made a 94, and then on the last one she gave me an extra test to help prepare me for boards, which was 100 questions, and I made a 96. I only missed like 2 questions. Oh my gosh. Yeah, or 4 questions, something like that. Anyways, yeah, I made a 96, and I was so proud of myself. So I just shocked myself that I can do it, and I'm gonna keep pushing myself and go as far as I can in this career and teach other people, and I'm just so blessed and so grateful and happy. Okay, sorry guys. I didn't think I was gonna get so emotional, but it means a lot to me, this whole journey, and this is my dream, so it means a lot to me. Okay. What did I like the most? What did I like the least? Well, the least is pretty easy. I didn't like the drive. The drive is killing me. I hate driving an hour and 15 minutes to get there, an hour and 15 minutes back. It's 2.5 hours of my day gone driving. I hate it. So what did I like the most? I don't know. That's hard. There's so much that I like about the whole process, and I'm gonna have to say my teacher. She's amazing. I love her. I was really scared when I first started. She's a very intimidating woman, and I was like, oh, we are not gonna get along. I don't know, but she's seriously an amazing teacher, and I don't think this process would have been as fulfilling or joyful without her. So yeah, that I think is what I like the most. So thank you, Miss Carter. You're amazing, and I owe you so much. Okay guys, so that is it, and I hope I answered everybody's questions that they had, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. My last vlog style video I will put up after this one, and I'm just going to throw together a bunch of random clips. Maybe there'll be a little bit of my graduation in there with that, which will be very exciting, and just some pictures and things like that, just random little stuff that we've done. And I'll put some pictures in of these little tiny hands that we got and we sculpted acrylic nails on and then decorated the Christmas tree at school with, which was amazing. I'll probably put a picture of that in at the end of this video just to show you guys, because it's right after Christmas and I want to show you. It's so cute. So yeah, so I'll just throw together another little video with just a bunch of random clips and pictures, and maybe my graduation in with it. So yeah, so thank you guys so much for all the questions and all your love and support. I so appreciate it, and I love you guys, and that's it. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.